Welcome everyone to our skill session on aligning potential and passion. And so often in life we either find ourselves or we know someone that's trying to find their passion or discover what it is so that they can do what they love. And this is so important because the two greatest things that we're going to give in our life are our love and our labor. Our love in terms of our time and energy and attention to those people in our life that are most important to us and the investments we're going to make in those relationships, but also the investment in terms of our service or our labor or our work in terms of what we're going to do and who we're going to be. And to really be aligned with our passion, to find ourselves and to be able to do something that we're passionate about, we really have to have a good understanding of self and where we fit. And often we go through life in different jobs or even different stages, or we go through school and we go from maybe one job to a next, or maybe we try different careers, or maybe we move or we go through different stages or seasons of our life. We are in different teams or organizations, and we have different people that are in our life. And through all of that, we have to navigate through that to figure out who we are and what's really true to us, and to be able to find purpose and meaning in what we do. If you think about the most successful people, they've all found that. They've all figured out a way to be able to live in an alignment with what their passion is. And they found then a vehicle to be able to get up every day to do that and to be able to be that. And they've discovered that over time through their journey. And a journey is different than a trip, because a journey we never know what to expect. On a trip we do know what to expect. And over the course of that journey, they've learned about who they are, they've navigated, they've figured out how to integrate some of those learnings, they've adjusted and corrected, made different decisions, found themselves in different roles, and eventually found them in a place in life in something that they could be great at, or what their niche was at. And during that journey of them figuring out who they are and what they're about, they had to reflect on what's going on inside of them so that they can make decisions that would be able to put themselves in positions to actually be able to live their passion and to do something that was in an alignment with that. And then they've found work that is meaningful and purposeful for them. So often though, that can take a lot of time, or sometimes it happens by accident. Some of us get lucky and find it sooner rather than later than others. And there are a set of tools out there that we can use to facilitate a conversation of self-discovery and understanding about what's most important to us, about where our strengths are and where we can be great. And we want to be able to use those tools to be able to accelerate our learning and understanding of ourselves so we can make better decisions about what we want to do and who we want to be, so we can land in the position we want sooner rather than later and spend more of our time in areas that we can be successful and feel fulfilled in. So those tools that we're going to talk today to be able to facilitate this conversation, and it's a pathway to start a conversation. And the outcome of this session is you're going to have some insights to give you, first off, further clarity on how to align yourself with your passion, whether you're just trying to figure out what that is, or maybe you already know what that is. And maybe it's about aligning your role even more with your passion so you can spend more time doing what you're great at, what's going to be your flow where you can excel, and then figuring out how to build a support team around you so then you can all collaborate and get results together. So these 5 tools that we're going to talk about today are DISC, which is how we do what we do, Motivators, which is why we do what we do. We're also going to talk about the different roles in an organization that you can be in. We're also going to talk about how our different areas of our life can impact our passion. And we're also going to talk about our emotional intelligence and how that comes into play as well. In a moment, we're also going to go into a little bit more detail and give a little bit of context, each one of these 5 tools. Then we're also going to go a little bit more in detail on the DISC and Motivators piece, because it's usually the starting point for a lot of people in this conversation. Again, whether you're just trying to discover what your passion is or align your role even more with it already. Then towards the end, we'll also talk about some additional insights that are important to bring into this conversation, because in one way or another, they usually come up or the questions are asked.